Unconscious in his first fight against him. He's made UFC fighters, not just through his gym, but, you know, there was a point in time that it was a joke, kind of a running joke, that if you lost to Jeremy Horn, you were going to the UFC. Court McGee lost to Jeremy Horn, all of a sudden he's in the Ultimate Fighter. You got Josh Berkman, lost to Jeremy Horn, all of a sudden he's in the Ultimate Fighter. So this man has made people's careers, and he's out there training this next generation of fighters. And one of those next generation of fighters is Spencer Hansa. Now, I know his last fight was here at Stillfist back in October, and he actually went all 3 rounds. He won a decision, a split decision, against Kyle Evans. So he's also another one of those guys. He is a warrior. He's going to come in, he's going to put everything in it, and he's got the ability to go all 3 rounds in this fight.
Yep, he looks calm. He looks like he's got some ice in his veins. He's ready to fight.
Ice in his veins. I like it. Last minute checks by Tyler Tomlinson. He's double checking, making sure everything's good to go. And he's going to bring him, again, just like earlier, he's going to bring him to the center cage, remind him of those instructions he gave him back before the fight started.
Yep.
And we're going to see some action. If you are just tuning in, we've got Russel Sousa in the red corner with the black and gray trunks that Tyler's touching at the moment. And Spencer Hansa out of the black corner with the I'd say the black and colorful on the other side trunks. I like that.
Looks like sprinkles.
It reminds me
sprinkles you put on ice cream.
Now I'm old. It reminds me of In Living Color, but you probably didn't grow up around that show.
And no, sure. Aged yourself past me right there.
Yeah. Oh, we
coming
are
out swinging.
Yeah, we're not seeing a lull in action right here. These guys are coming out.
Nope, they want it.
Russell kind of coming in with those jabs from the outside. Nice angle change, but Spencer Hansa capitalized on that and landed a few of his own.
Yep, both guys could benefit from taking a deep breath, standing still, getting their shots put together, because they're kind of just swinging wild.
But you know what? They might be swinging wild, but they're landing too.
Oh yeah.
Nice exchange right here. I almost wanted to say that it looked like Spencer Hansa got the best of that, or landed the best of that exchange, but it didn't slow Russel Sousa at all.
No, look at him go.
No, he's coming straight forward.
Not many things seem like they would slow him down.
Well, and you kind of expect that training with someone like Eric Wallin too, who's you know, a boxer that moves forward, and you know he's fought in some other big MMA shows around, you know, Bellator, other stuff like that. But he's also a really good boxer, and that's the kind of thing that he does when he fights, is he pushes forward with a lot of pressure. So I'm not surprised to see that out of Russel Sousa.
Yeah, no, not at all. Sorry, Eric, didn't get you off the top of my head, man. Much love, much respect.
Ooh, nice exchange.
Both guys just content to strike so far. Nice. Not any chasing on takedowns.
I don't know. That was a nice right across the top for Spencer Hansa.
Use that range.
He's using that range, but on top of that, the kind of awkward body movement that Russel Sousa is moving with when he throws those strikes, he's moving a lot with his arms. It's not just the arms, it's his whole body, and not the hips like you generally see from a traditional striker. And Spencer's taking advantage of that.
Yeah, he's taking those angles from him. He's
beautiful uppercut right through for Spencer.
And we've seen Russel Sousa fight like this before. Really just take a beating and keep coming. In his debut, I actually watched from the crowd, and like back and forth the whole time. It was a great fight. So this guy's a dog.
Nice knee to the solar plexus from Spencer.
Ouch.
Oh.
Look for another one. Right hand over the top.
Just all fists from Russel Sousa.
Ooh, cheap right in his guts. Ouch.
Spencer's looking really good. I say that, you know, as Russell's landing some shots and everything. I don't want to take away from Russell. Russell's putting a lot of pressure on, and where I think I'm impressed with Spencer is the amount of pressure that Russell is putting on, and the constant, I wouldn't say barrage of punches, but the constant flow of strikes coming from Russel Sousa has really impressed me, with the fact that Spencer Hansa's been able to kind of keep it going back.
Yeah, he's and he needs to, right? He needs to utilize that range. He's taller, he's longer,
right?
Which means that Russel Sousa is going to be coming in packing a wallop, right?
Right,
So
yeah.
you got to keep your range. You don't want him putting them hands on your face.
No, and the way that Russell's throwing his body with those punches, right? He's throwing that right hook and dipping his upper body down to the left as he's throwing it. Same with his lefts. He's not coming in and just turning his trunk. What that does is it does throw a lot more energy into those punches,
Yes,
because
it does.
you're adding your weight to it instead of just the body mechanics of movement. So it can have a lot more impact, but unfortunately, it also makes him a little bit less accurate, and it gives Spencer a chance to capitalize, like right there.
Right there. Yep. And and we haven't seen it yet, but when you're ducking off to each side like that, you're really opening yourself up to that head kick.
Yes.
And Spencer's a big, long guy, and that could very well come.
Yeah, and I'd love to see it in the next round. You know, that would be great, especially since you just talked about it. But what are your takeaways from that first round? Who do you think won that, and what do you think that the person that didn't needs to really do to capitalize in the second round?
I think it was a close round for sure. I think Spencer took it. Like I said, I guess like you said, Russell, if he can stay home and if he can stay in his combos and keep his hips underneath him, then he can really start to put some success behind these shots.
No, and he's throwing that one with a lot of success.
Oh, yeah, and a lot of anger.
Yeah, but the way that he was throwing it, he missed a few, then all of a sudden he lands it. Then he misses a few, then he lands it.
Oh, he's staying busy. He's looking for the uppercuts.
But he's all fists.
Oh, yeah, all fists. That's like I was saying, he's coming into box.
You know, he's grabbing for the leg. He might try and take it to the ground, but I don't think he's going to try and take it to the ground for a submission. He's going to take it to the ground so he can punch.
And he went to the ground, and great defense by Spencer. He stayed up.
Good job.
Still chasing. That's good dedication to that shot. He still got his hands locked. He could still finish it.
Well, and the fact that he turned in after Spencer kind of stuffed the takedown, and then Russell just changed his angle and kept being able to drive forward.
Right.
A lot of people end up on their back like that with a failed sacrifice type takedown, and they're in a bad position.
Right.
Russell did not end up in a bad position.
No, it showed some wrestling background, probably, that scramble ability to get around.
Ooh, nice uppercut. Both of these guys bleeding from the nose, and that kind of to be expected because both of these guys have landed a lot of strikes in this fight so far.
A lot of uppercuts. Save that drink from a blood spill. Oh, look at him come. Yeah, these guys are dogs, man. They're at it.
Underneath the right eye of Spencer Hans, it's starting to get black and starting to swell up a little bit too. You saw him do a kind of a wipe under the eye. It's not going to make you see any better at this point.
No, it is not, and there's nothing there anyway to wipe away. It's just swollen.
Yeah, it's not blood. That's swelling. Yeah.
I like the knee.
I'm loving this fight so far. This is the kind of fight that you kind of get excited watching because they don't stop striking the whole freaking fight.
Right. I mean, we're about through the second round, and they're still just swinging.
Just for the fences. There's been no lull in action in 2 rounds so far.
And thanks to both of these guys, right? You did your work. You did your conditioning. Like, you're giving us a show. This is fantastic. It's what the people came to see. It's what your friends are out here to watch you do.
Great takedown defense by Spencer.
Great balance, yeah. We're seeing more takedowns out of Russell, or takedown attempts, I should say, out of Russell. I wonder if he's starting to feel a little less comfortable, or if he's looking for maybe a little bit of respite from this.
I don't think he's got the energy to drive forward on those takedown attempts.
Right.
Oh, nice. I love that. Spencer nearly lands a head kick, and Russell throws one right back in response.
Right. That head kick, I mean, he's got to be careful. It's there.
No, it's definitely there, but I don't know if Spencer's got the energy to really whip a head kick up with enough speed to catch Russell right at this point.
Right, yeah. Not gonna.
First round, yes. Early in the second round, yes. Right now, these guys are rolling entirely on heart.
Yep, it looked great and the crowd go crazy, but Russell would eat it and keep coming, I think.
Yeah, more than likely not. We could both be wrong and there could be a knockout in this third round, and that would be beautiful because we all love knockouts. But what are your takeaways from that round? So me personally, I'll give mine and then I'll ask for yours. I think that was a dead even round. I couldn't even tell you who I think won it, and I feel bad for the judges because either way we're going to tell them they were wrong. And I think that it's a hard one to tell because they were both so back and forth in that round.
Right. It's hard to say, right? I mean, Russell was active with these takedowns, but was he in the takedowns because he wasn't feeling the striking? Right.
Like, was he forced to attempt a takedown because he was getting beat with strikes, or did he just attempt the takedown because he thought that was the next logical move? And then on top of that, he didn't get the takedown.
Right.
So
that's points in the bank for Spencer.
Yeah, I'm not even going to guess who's winning this fight so far. I'm just enjoying watching it. Ooh. All right, that's so getting a warning for a low blow. Oh, blood. All right, I was worried about. I didn't see a growing shot right there, so I was a little confused.
He seems confused too.
Yeah.
Spencer's starting to get blood right down the path of that eye. We'll see if that. Russell.
I'm very impressed by the energy of both of these guys coming out in the third round and still being able to throw with the same, if not more, energy than they did in the second round.
Yeah, they know it's a close fight, right? And they're digging deep and they're trying to get.
You have to win this. You have to win this.
Yep.
You don't want this to go to the judges because it's way too close to call.
No, and it's so close that whoever wins, or whoever loses, rather, that's so much to put in to not take that win home.
I'm telling you, if I was a judge in this fight, it would literally be a coin toss.
Yeah, just
I wouldn't be able to tell you who won. I'd be tossing a coin to the Witcher and finding out who won that thing.
Yeah, especially that second round, right? I mean, shoot.
Second round, third round? Like, this is not any different except the only difference between this round and the second round is they almost look like they have more energy.
I know. Yeah, they both are hungry. Your coin would have landed on standing on end.
Right. This has been a fun fight to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly,
this is a treat.
Aside from
it's right on the jaw. It's trouble.
And that is what you need to establish dominance in this round.
Yep.
Great job. That was a beautiful shot by Russell and doing a great job following up. See if Spencer's able to do anything.
Oh! From the X-guard.
Oh.
X-guard takedown to
mount. Full mount. Let's see if Spencer's able to capitalize. There's just under a minute left of this round. And Spencer's got his arm under.
And just when we thought this would be an easier round to judge.
Right. And Russell fights through. And he's able to go to the guard. Wow. This is one hell of a fight. I am loving every second of it. I would love to see triangle attempt by Spencer. And he's got it. If he can drag that arm across and finish this choke, he's got it.
He's got it.
He's locked in. He needs to drag the arm across his body instead of leaving it on the outside.
Pull that head down, drag that arm.
Leaving it on the outside is creating a little bit of space, and that's not what you want. You want to shove that thing across the neck and get it in the quad. Either that or switch up for an armbar.
Yeah, looks like.
There you go.
He's got him across.
He's got it across. He needs to grab the back of that head, pull down, and hip up.
And even if he doesn't win, this might be enough.
This might be enough to secure the fight for him.
He's looking to transition to armbar. Lost it.
But he's got 10 seconds left. Wow, this fight has been amazing.
What a win.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, all 3 rounds, nothing but combat.
That was exactly nothing but combat.
Nothing but combat.
9 minutes of grueling fight. That was fantastic.
Literally,
they're wearing the story on their faces. Look at them.
Not a single one of these gentlemen can walk out of this cage with their head hung down low, whether they win or lose, because they put on a war here tonight.
Right. Yeah, that was absolute warriorship from both sides.
Oh no, that was beautiful, man.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Wow, and you know what? That's not even the halfway point for the night.
I know, right?
That is awesome.
Fantastic.
You know what? I'm going to quit talking about it. We're going to find out what the judges thought.
Let's see. Poor judges.
Poor judges. Let's take it to the cage and find out who won this thing.
And let's hear it from the black corner, Spencer Hunter. And give a shout out to the kid cleaning up yet another mess. All right, who do you think got it? Talk it over. I don't know, I'm kind of biased because I think we are Utah's premier MMA event, but tonight has been on fire. Dang. Smoke coming off the computer while they total the scores. I can't believe they're both standing up right now. I'm tired. Got to give a shout out to the guys that build the cage too. They come right at you and bounce right off. Double checking the numbers. Got to make sure this is right. Who do you think? Last chance. All right, this is it. One more time. I got both fighters in the center of the cage. Make some noise! Rich Montanez with a score of 28-29. Jeff Dutcher with a score of 29-28. Stephen Farragher with a score of 27-30. Your winner by split decision out of the black corner, Spencer Hunter!